What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy JC. I'm okay. I know it's a bit late and a bit of a delay here, but this past weekend, Six Nations has brought didn't go really as expected, you know. Okay, I'm gonna just summarize it because there isn't much detail to go in, particularly the first game. Okay, your first game. France got hammered, thumped, crucified, every other bad word in the dictionary, by Ireland. Okay? Say what you want, but that it was a slaughter. In their own, at home. The French got slaughtered by the Irish at home. In France. Okay? 38-17. Now, how do we describe that result? And how do you describe France's performance? You can put it in simple terms. It was France didn't pitch, firstly. You can say that. You can say France were intimidated up front by the Irish, which I wouldn't expect, you know. And I don't mean intimidated up front as in, overpowered. I'm talking about set piece, your line out, scrums were, the scrums were even. Okay, but Ireland stole France's line out. Ireland turned the ball over easily. And all those, this French team, they were a shadow of the team before the 2023 World Cup. Okay? Then you have to look at the Irish performance, because you know what, you can criticize the French performance, but you can't not praise the performance the Irish put up, you know. The performance Ireland put up was passionate. You know, I thought going into this game, Yellow Bear would one of the big deciders, things that I thought would be a decider, and it would count against the Irish, is Yellow Bear's experience advantage over Jack Crowley in that 10 channel. Crowley took a few minutes to adjust, but as soon as he got into that game, it didn't even look like Sexton was missing. Okay? Which is, you know what? Great call by Andy Farrell. Yeah. It was a great call by Farrell. I thought Jack Crowley's experience would count against the Irish. But in all honesty, Jack Crowley won the battle of the tens there. Okay? And you can't attribute the French poor performance to Dupont not being around. Because the issues were where Dupont is not involved, with line out, set piece. You get where I'm going with this. Okay. Then we go to England and Italy. 27-24. Italy almost getting that historic victory over England. This Italian side's busy improving. Okay, I have mixed feelings about this Italian side. One can ask, is this Italian side improving, or are England just so weak? You look at the English squad selection, you will see that this English side, they were relatively experienced, okay? A lot of selections were that Steve Borthwick did there, or the selections that I would have made. Okay, so you can't really say it's because this English side is so weak. Also, remember something that Borthwick is building to 2027 World Cup. Okay, people can say Italy exposed the English, or people can say, hey, Steve has 4 years. Would you rather win Six Nations 2024 or the 2027 Rugby World Cup in Australia, where, by the way, England won the World Cup in 2023 in Australia, where Borthwick was actually involved as a player. Okay. So, if you look at the English formation as well, okay, there are little changes. Borthwick is not he's not going by what Eddie Jones has done. There are small changes, okay? And the issue with where Italy lost the game was depth. You had such a big gap of experience between people on the field and the bench. As soon as the bench came on, you could see the lack of experience. Now, if I were the Italian coach, I'd keep these oaks, let them work together, because you know what? Something was just clicking for this Italian side against England. Okay? And call it as you said, England aren't a weak team. This English side, I mean, they came third in the World Cup. Given, okay, the scale of class tipped highly on the first side of the World Cup draw and the second side of the World Cup draw, but still, you know, you get where I'm going with this. Okay. Now, if you keep this Italian side improves from where they are, which I think they will, you can have a contender in at the 2027 World Cup, even 2031. Okay. Alright. Now we go to Scotland-Wales. Talk of a game of two halves. Scotland taking a 20-0 lead at half time, then making a 27-0. Okay. And Wales coming back with 4 quick tries. Just to miss out 27-26. Okay. 1. Wales show character. 2. Both these sides need to play 80-minute rugby. 3. The gap. You could see there's a gap of experience, particularly between Finn Russell and Sam Costello. Now Gats needs to build a team from these oaks, because Wales has lost a lot of experience in the last 1.5 seasons. Alan Wynne-Jones, Dan Biggar, Wyn Jones, a lot of the experienced guys. Look, maybe now's a good time, you know, just to move on beyond the Alan Wynne-Jones era. Okay, that would be a good time. So you know what, the best thing that could have happened, no, it's also Dan Biggar retiring, because now Wales, the Red Dragons, can actually build a team. And I hope the Welsh Rugby Union actually sees what's going on here and give Gats, because if there's a man that can build a team out of nothing, it's Warren Gatland. Okay? And I mean, he knows the Welsh rugby setup so well. So yeah, you know. And I mean, you have a highly inexperienced Welsh team that actually came back and showed the character that they did, just to lose 27-26 against Scotland, after being 27-0 down. So there's one thing that this young team has already, it's character. So keep this team, they can build on skill as well. You have skill, character and talent. You've got a Welsh team that can, any of Warren Gatland's coach, a Welsh team that would be difficult to beat, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comments section. I will be doing a prediction video for the Six Nations round 2. Okay, I will be running a prediction video, and also I'm also going to start doing. I'm going to also try and venture into the combat sports like UFC and boxing on this channel as well. Thank you all. Cheers.